immediately for the takedown from Marquez.
Right away on a single leg, got to a high crotch. Now he's trying to move him. He's got to move him off the side of the octagon. Circle back to his right. Look at Cruz. Remember Cruz said he starts playing with his feet.
That's what he does to give these guys well. He's so good at using those little trips to create different types of opportunities in the takedowns.
Gives these guys different things to think about. So for Rodriguez, he may have worked on a lot of wrestling.
Defenses to getting up off the floor, because in the past, this has been the only kryptonite for him, is this grappling and people being able to maybe take him down and win on the points with these takedowns. He's got up quick early on.
He's got his weight down, not allowing Marquez to find the angle to take him back down. Now he's got the angle he wanted. Oh, wow, that's good athleticism and defense by Rodriguez. Great awareness.
From being able to defend your takedowns on the fence.
Another takedown there for Marquez.
That's so smart, though, man. Look at how Rodriguez rushes to the side of the octagon. He knows that in space, he's not as good a grappler.
Approaching 1 minute to go, and Marquez has really kept this fight where he wants to. And just as I say that, Rodriguez back to his feet. Still in the grasp of Marquez, though.
I mean, Marquez is just stuck to him, and he constantly just keeps his hands locked.
Marquez head down like a pair of pants, or he's got to get his chin and his arm underneath the head of Marquez. But right now, where Marquez has that head position, it's just keeping the tight body lock. Good job.
There it is.
Good job.
Wow, elbow there from Rodriguez. He's finally able to break free. Final 20 seconds of round one.
If you're Rodriguez, you're just blasting kicks now. You got to put this guy on notice.
Dips and throws a shot to the body as the seconds of round number one tick away. Round two coming up. Who was happy with how he escaped from the ground and was able to fire off some shots in the latter half of that first round, and that's exactly where he picks up.
Well, because you saw Marquez fatigue in his UFC debut. For as many takedowns as he got, he did fatigue. So if you're Rodriguez, you're hoping for that same type of...
Kind of behaving more like a professional athlete, nutrition, sleep. And as DC mentioned, seeing a sports psychologist, nice short uppercut after he sheds off the takedown attempts. Dips and throws an overhand right. Does Marquez on his way in.
And that'll garner some respect to where he can go get a takedown. Because he was able to land something that had some meaning to it, he can go grab the leg and get the takedown. Sometimes you got to just get some respect and throw something as hard as you can, even if it doesn't land. But it lets your opponent know that you're here to fight and that you're coming. And if he isn't careful, you're going to knock his head off.
Now Rodriguez not quite as quick to get to the fence and get up.
You hear his coaches telling him, Mike, get to the fence, Mike.
Yeah, and
they understand that's their route.
That coach is Joe Lozon in the corner of Mike Rodriguez.
That is Joe.
And look at the pressure of Marquez,
that is Joe over there hiding, coaching.
Mike, you gotta push on his knee with your left elbow. Use your left hand if you have to.
Ooh, he's eating big shots.
Big shots coming from the right from Marquez.
To tell you you're okay, but when you're in such a bad position. But I think Joe recognized, longtime veteran understands how tough a position this fighter's in. But just that calmness, look at that. Look at what it allowed for Mike Rodriguez to do.
So he's waiting for Rodriguez to explode. He wants him to wear all the energy out of him. And Rodriguez doing the right decisions, just kind of taking his time, moving slow, because if you try to rush, there's openings there for Marquez.
Just a slow grind by Marquez, man.
Yep.
Now he's got the body triangle and the back and chases the neck now. Short time in the round.
And that body triangle really secures.
Oh,
that's in there. That was beautiful hand
fighting. That's tight. Oh, look at Mike.
Seconds.
Oh, he's going to put him to sleep if Rodriguez isn't careful. He's doing a good job fighting the top hand.
Short time, and he's out. Danilo Marquez, submission victory in round two. Gets it done before the bell.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Jason Herzog has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 52 seconds of round number two. Declaring the winner by submission due to a rear naked choke, Danilo Marquez.
And that's what Daryush does, man. He tests you, right? He puts you in a fight. Even if guys don't intend to fight him in that way, he gets right in your face and starts letting them go. And again, these are two guys that we thought were jiu-jitsu specialists, but they've developed stand-up games to match all that skill they have on the ground as Daryush enters on the single leg takedown.
Beautiful takedown attempt.
Yep.
He's got that hip high. Fajeda looking for a submission. Goes straight to omoplata here.
Right into the omoplata.
Trying to go
in armbar.
Seeing here Daryush with the hips, staying very heavy. Fajeda, all the submission attempts, he said, I want to use them to get back to my feet and not pull guard and stay on my back, and he's done that so far. Let's see if he can keep Daryush off this takedown.
Right side high, go. Right side underhook, circle to your underhook. You need a circle to your underhook. He's going to step behind and try to take the back.
That the voice of Safe Saud in the corner of Diego Fajeda, who actually lives in Far, Texas, which is way down by the Mexican border. And every week he makes the 9-hour drive for a couple of days up to the Dallas area to train with the team at Fortis MMA. It's a crazy commute to work. Now they're swinging away on the fence.
I mean, these guys are just banging. This is crazy.
If you only that exchange right there was incredible. The way that the way Fajeda went to the armbar, omoplata, that created this opportunity. Where now they're still on their feet.
Oh my swinging with reckless abandon on his way in.
Daryush with the crazy pressure.
I mean, look at this. It's crazy.
Just like he did last March.
Oh, nice
steps in with the knee.
Oh, that knee hurt bad.
It hurt him bad.
Fajeda sinks down now.
Oh, that knee hurt him bad.
Daryush does with it.
Fajeda on the half guard sweep here. He wants to go out that back door.
Oh, but Daryush is just going to bang and just throw as much punches as he can here.
There he goes, and now from there he could try to take the back, but Daryush is doing a good job.
He's very
keeping
aware.
That position.
Yep, very aware where they are. And if you're Daryush, you let him back up. You make him stand with you. Daryush has shown that he can hurt him now. Hurt him with the body shot. Can take his shots.
Daryush will go to the ground. Short elbow there on the left side. Postures up, big shot. Daryush to his feet. Looking for an entry.
Fajeda's looking to use this ankle in order to create an opportunity to get back to his feet.
Yes, he is.
Got to create some space here, and that'll allow it right there. That's what he's looking for. Can he use it? Nope, Daryush does a good job. Now he can try to take the back. Beautiful job.
Oh, man.
Wow. Daryush walked backwards to stop that. Usually people run forward, and then Fajeda takes their back. Daryush saw it coming, stepped backwards into it.
More big ground and pound by Fajeda. I'm sorry, by Daryush. The thing that stands out is just his toughness, man. His ability to make you fight his fight.
It forces you to want to shoot on him because of the pressure that he keeps and the power that he throws. Fajeda doing a good job not surrendering down there, getting out of there, getting back to his feet.
Wobbly legs for Daryush in the final 10 seconds.
Oh,
jeez.
Big shots, front kick to the face that time. Fajeda putting it together. Second round coming up.
Good job. Good job.
Beneil Daryush, the busier fighter in that first round. Higher output of total strikes landed. Swinging away big. Of course, Diego Fajeda had a huge flurry at the end of that first round. Trading head kicks now, wasting no time getting back to it. Corner of Beneil Daryush saying not to engage in a war.
Yeah,
use your
why?
jab, stay at distance.
Coach Cardero's like, why? Why does this have to be a war? Why is it like this with you all the time? Well, at this point, Daryush has started taking bonus checks home like they're part of his purse.
What's making this fight so special is neither of them is eating a shot and just staring at the other. They fire back immediately, and it creates options for both.
Shot for a takedown there from Daryush. Fajeda saw it coming, stays on it, and gets it.
Beautiful trip. Oy.
Beneil Daryush has controlled the ground fighting to this point.
He goes underhook to omoplata, but Daryush saw it ahead of time, keeps on the pressure.
Back to his feet, but Daryush on the back.
Fajeda's out, man. All he has to do is turn. Now he's in more trouble because he got back behind the elbows.
Stand up, turn and face, Diego. Don't let him have that hook. Protect the neck, Diego. Shake, shake, shake. Shake, 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 Diego. Shake, shake, shake. Shake, shake, shake. Nice. Break away. Let's go. You got to push the...
Man, he protected that hook, and that's what got Fajeda out of there. You can't let both those hooks get in, otherwise we got a problem. What's really causing the problems is the double leg offense of Daryush. He strikes, he shoots. He strikes, he shoots. But protecting those hooks, you cannot let Daryush have the back because he will control you the entire round, and that's why Seisao was making such a big deal about not giving those hooks away, because now they're still fighting. Otherwise, Daryush might have had the back the rest of this round. You never know. Great job by both fighters to stay aware.
Daryush had a good first round. Fajeda finished strong. But to this point, Daryush has actually had a better second round than he did first by getting the takedown, but not two takedowns. Look at that. Beautiful level change. Look at that, though, Dom.
Wow.
I saw him get the corner. Fajeda's on the guillotine, though. Did you see him windshield wiper to the corner to finish that shot there? That's how you finish a double.
There you go. Couldn't have said it any better, DC.
When they fought back in 2014, Beneil Dariush with the decision victory, and he had 3 takedowns in that fight. He's up to 4 takedowns through about 9 minutes of this one. Trying to show some urgency to scramble back to his feet. Final 20 seconds of round 2.
And Fajeda's doing a good job of trying to get back up. He's not accepting these positions on the bottom.
Not at all. Daryush is just following the hips so well and continually walking through into the guard here.
As the final seconds tick away, round 3 coming up.
I love that, though. I love Seisao just telling him, like, hey, you got to go get it, man. You're down. You got to go finish him. Yep, great job by Diego.
Low shot there, direct hit
Right here.
from Dariush.
Right here.
So Diego Fajeda will have some time to recover.
If you're aware of your situation, I take my time.
Take your time.
Give yourself a chance
No cut,
to
no
recover
cut.
because you know you got to go find the finish.
Especially a square one like that.
A 6-fight win streak. 3.5 to go. Trade body kicks. Another shot from Dariush. Oh, slipped by Fajeda.
That's Fajeda not being there, just like Dom said. He's not there, so Dariush can't even get his takedown started.
Instead of standing and brawling with his feet planted, you're seeing Fajeda throw and move, and that's what stops the takedown attempts if the guy's heavy on takedowns.
Oh, big left from
hand.
Dariush connected.
I mean, that left is landing over and over. That's his best weapon for sure.
Nice underhook.
Oh, heavy exchange from Fajeda. Dariush returns fire. Oh, man, big left again. And now it's Fajeda who dumps him. Up kick landed for Dariush. Urgency here from the Brazilian. Dariush locking up a leg. And back to the feet they go. Great fight.
And it doesn't look like much, but those leg lock attempts that both those guys are using is what's stopping the top pressure. I mean, beautiful job by Dariush to not get taken down there completely.
It's allowing them to get back to their feet too, right, Dom?
Yeah, it's beautiful how they're doing that. I mean, gotta write notes on this one.
Final minute of this fight as Dariush looks to land another takedown. And he does so.
I mean, just relentless in his approach, right? Dariush was not going to be denied. He was going to continue to chase until he got that takedown. And now he's got Fajeda on the ground again as we get into the last 45 seconds of the fight.
And it's funny because both these gentlemen are black belts in jiu-jitsu, and it's the one who dictates who can take who down that wins this positional war.
Fajeda has something to say about it, though.
There's that leg lock attempt again in order to create space so that Fajeda can't sink on top of him.
But you got to respect it because you get stuck in that, man, and just immediately something will pop.
Yep.
So you got to respect it so it makes you give space to get back up.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. Jaron Villel scores the contest 29-28 for Hera. Chris Lee scores it 29-28 Dariush. And Dave Hagan scores the contest 29-28 for the winner by split decision, Beneil Dariush.
Flip a coin on the odds according to Caesars. William Hill -110 each side. Pantoja swinging away in the black. Manel Kopp's in the red.
Pantoja right away goes forward, trying to get right in Manel's face.
Spent a few years in Angola and Africa as well before moving to Thailand several years ago to train with the team at AKA Thailand. Has also spent some time at AKA up in San Jose, DC with the team at American Kickboxing. Meanwhile, Pantoja controlling the center through the early going.
And we've seen this from Pantoja lately, right? He's very good at controlling the center because he's been knocking guys out.
Ooh.
Big thing about Pantoja is he's willing to miss the first one and land the second one so far. Hasn't been a lot, but he's making that good read because you're seeing Kopp really use that footwork, really move around, be hard to catch.
Leg kick from Pantoja after the jab. Working the legs. And again, swinging forward is Pantoja.
Pantoja landed a really nice outside low leg kick there.
What's going on is you're seeing Kopp saying, you know what, no takedowns. I don't want to give up one takedown. Whereas Pantoja can stand in the middle, keep his ground. He doesn't mind getting taken down. That's his game. He's very good off of his back.
Cap has been faster than Pantoja to this point, but he hasn't thrown enough, right? He hasn't been as active as Pantoja. Pantoja's just putting stuff out there. Pantoja's trying to get a read on him, but Cap is just always moving, right? Look at him, in and out, popping his shoulders, level changes. But when he gets Pantoja biting on those things, trying to make the reads, he's got to be willing to throw something. And that right hand landed there.
Pantoja also doesn't want to chase. You get stuck chasing a guy like Kopp, you're going to have a tough fight. Definitely a chess match in this first round.
A cartwheel kick and kind of gave Pantoja the ground game. Final 20 seconds of round one. Trying to tie up the arm. Pantoja escapes and fires some ground and pounds. Oh. Goes in for a knee. Final seconds of round number one. Round two coming up. Pantoja got some groundwork in, top control, and again, Pantoja, Dom, leading the dance here early in round two.
Yeah, he's keeping the pressure, and like I said, he doesn't mind throwing as much because if you take him down, it doesn't bother him. Now we're seeing Kopp start to unload.
Each going leg kick, attack.
But even there, right, you saw 5 or 6 shots from Pantoja. Nothing really landed, but he threw all these attacks.
And you can see Pantoja mixing it up nicely. Equal attack, nice counter combination there from Kopp.
That was nice.
Very different. Nice right hand by Pantoja there.
Pantoja. And now things are starting to heat up here. Nearly catches the kick, does Kopp. But yeah, he's doing some advancing now, which he hasn't done through the first half of the fight.
And this is going to be a hard fight to judge. Like, these guys are just returning back and forth.
Pantoja retreating and escaping on the outside as Kopp starts to get busier.
Yeah, Kopp's picking up the pace now, but Pantoja's not backing down one bit.
Nope, not at all. And Pantoja's still doing a lot of his good work behind that nice body kick. It's just a matter of putting the foot on the gas a little bit. Even there, right? He landed that straight left hand, was able to avoid, and Pantoja's out of position. He has to throw a little bit more. Yeah.
And turning this into a nasty fight that he could.
Oh, each of the fighters goes off their feet for a moment. Body kick for Pantoja.
And you know, Kopp's
seeing the lower half.
Kopp's seeing everything. Sorry about that, Brennan. Kopp's seeing everything, so that's why he's not really making a big deal about Pantoja being busier, because he's seeing all the kicks, he's blocking them all.
Big counter shot got the attention of Manel Kopp, who now moves forward, shoots his first takedown of the fight. Right to the back. Short time in the round. Nice job by Pantoja to escape and return to the center. Kopp in on another one. Round three coming up. Right to the center, and respect shown before 5 more frantic minutes between the 5th-ranked flyweight contender Alexandre Pantoja and the newcomer Manel Kopp.
I love the corner of Pantoja telling them, you need this one. That's the thing, right? He's giving them a whole bunch of looks, but not really letting the offense fly. And then that's what happens, right? Pantoja throws a body kick.
It looks like Kopp's looking for the perfect counter. And he's given all these looks trying to get Pantoja to throw, trying to get him to throw something out. And he's not biting. And so Kopp's just got to be first.
Now Kopp getting a little busy. He's shown the ability to really turn it on. Head kick, and Kopp
nice combination
dancing it
there
off.
by Pantoja. He just extended the combination. He'd shown Manel before 2 strikes at a time. That time he extended it to 3, 4, and landed that beautiful head kick.
Round 3 significant strikes, pretty close. With a $1:20 to go. Kopp sticks across to the body and stays out of range. Oh, maybe
he got hurt there.
Now Kopp starting to put them together. How compromises the vision of Pantoja here. Final minute now. Round by round strikes. Kopp has pulled ahead. Shoots a takedown to maybe put a stamp on this one.
Yeah, that'll help. The takedowns will help. That's a different dynamic that's been added to this fight. And the stand-up was pretty even for the most part.
Oh, Pantoja lands a knee on his way up. Frantic final 10 seconds here. And Kopp on the back, and he will control things to the horn.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. The judges score the contest 29-28, 29-28, and 30-27 for the winner by unanimous decision, Alexandre the Cannibal Pantoja.
Recently, and he switched a lot of things up because of that, said he wasn't living like a professional athlete should. Quick 1-2 from Johnson. Said he was enjoying the wins a little bit too long, was partying a little too much in between fights, really committed himself to being the best that he can, and knows he has a lot of miles left in the tank.
One of the combinations that I love from Michael Johnson is he'll throw a 1-2
right
to get you to fire back, and then he counters the second shot, and that's where he lands the most. Ooh, big shot by Guida there on the right hand.
Guida connected with a right cross.
Now I think
just going at it.
Yep. Now I think Guida can change levels, right? Now that he's in here, now he can try to change levels.
He clipped Johnson early and hurt his eye.
He got some respect. He got some respect with his hands. Clay Guida is throwing that overhand right. Oh my goodness!
Right
Clay Guida is throwing.
Wow, big cut there. Shoots a takedown. And Michael Johnson was blinking that left eye a little bit. Dumps Johnson to his back. Both of these guys with a wrestling background.
And we've seen Johnson in this position, and this is the position that he does not want to be, especially in this first round. And this is exactly where Clay wants to be. He's waiting for Johnson to get his hips out, and then you'll see Guida clinch into that guillotine. Super heavy. That Team Alpha Male loves that guillotine. So watch him. He has that hand under the chin. He's waiting for the opportunity. Gives up on it. Michael Johnson does a good job protecting his neck, and now they're back on their feet.
Under 2 minutes to go in the first round.
And that's what we were talking about, the power of Michael Johnson. Serious, he already cut him with that. Heavy shots.
Johnson trying to escape, lands a knee on the way out.
Beautiful knee there by Michael Johnson.
Oh, Johnson, quick 1-2, knee got to the chin. Johnson with a kick at 2 levels. Guida forces another clinch. Johnson separates. Oh, big shot from Guida again. Johnson with a quick combination in return.
That's the speed of Michael Johnson there. On display on that 3-punch combo.
Guida going to the well with that right hook.
It is landing. That right hand of Clay Guida.
Oh man, now.
Watch your hands.
See how fast Johnson's hands are, man. When he gets in that pocket, he can throw 3-4 punches just so fast.
Final 10 seconds of round number 1. Another looping overhand right from Guida. Oh, and a big one on the way out. Round 2's coming up. And he was able to connect with that same punch several times throughout the first round.
I mean, that right hand is always a moneymaker for Guida. He's knocked many people out with it, and he sets up his shots with it, and he has just amazing timing with it. That whole Alpha Male squad's got a great timing with that right hand, good guillotines, good double legs, and it all blends well.
Tonight, the 53rd fight in the career of Clay Guida, who shoots in on a takedown here.
Guida's gonna go behind him now, get behind the arms,
He's grounded.
and be able to start picking at those ankles there when he stands up.
Johnson regains the lead. 23 significant strikes apiece. Clay Guida, the difference on takedowns. He's landed 2. Oh, hammer fists from Johnson, who escapes over the top.
Ooh, nice
Big knee to
knee.
the chin again. Another shot by Guida. Johnson was hip to that one.
Keep wrestling here. Double. Good. You got to switch double. Lift and switch. Right there, Clay. Come on. Lift and switch.
With Michael Johnson and see who can push harder. He doesn't care about the technique right now.
Especially if he feels confident that he won the first round, right? You win the first round, and you put the pressure on him in the second and bet that by round 3, you're the fresher guy and you can really try to go win the fight.
Guida still chasing the takedown. Now it's Johnson who's reversed position.
Yeah, beautiful re-attack by Michael Johnson, but once again, to try to prepare him for this type of fight, exactly.
Final minute of round number 2. They return to the center. Big shot fired from Guida. See if he chases another takedown.
The corner of Guida saying, force the wrestling.
Forces Johnson back to the fence.
And you can see it's completely changed Michael Johnson's striking. Now his hips are back, his head is low because he wants to stuff the takedown more than he wants to land the punch. And that's what Clay Guida does to everybody he fights. He makes you think, and then the second you start thinking the takedown, bam, a right hand comes or a head kick.
We'll see a third round between these two veterans when we come back. Third and final round, Clay Guida immediately takes the center and immediately applies the pressure.
Johnson came ready for this style fight. He's not out of gas. He is in this fight completely.
And he's aware of what his coaches are saying. They said, Mike, we need you to knock this guy out. And you see Johnson throwing everything he can into his shots.
I do like the read of the uppercut for Guida because you're seeing Michael Johnson's hips comes out to stop the takedown. So that uppercut for Clay Guida will be there.
They want the Mendez. They're calling it the Mendez. Change levels and then come with that uppercut up the middle. But you can see it, though. Look at that. When Clay changes levels, Mike immediately starts to take his hips back. Look at that.
Yep.
The hips back, head and chest forward to try to avoid him getting to his hips, his legs.
Oh, and Guida trying to sneak in a knee there. Quick combination from Johnson. Now each of these guys swinging big looping shots.
Oh,
Wobble Guida. Now Johnson will try to go to work. Guida chasing another takedown.
Beautiful level change by Clay Guida, recognizing that he got stung by a shot there. That you aren't going to get a takedown. Is allowing him to go forward even at a time when Michael Johnson hurt him. And Michael Johnson is not fighting a bad fight.
Don't let him shoot that double. Move this way. Move this way. Move this way. Lock him in his...
Johnson looking for a way out here along the fence. Guida's got him trapped.
Literally go all the way across and just kick away. You have on no wrestling shoe. It's hard to hold onto a leg whenever it's just sweaty and slippery. You can just slide it out pretty easily if you're Michael Johnson.
Top of the hour here on ESPN Plus, alongside the former double champion Daniel Cormier, former bantamweight champion Dominic Cruz. I'm Brendan Fitzgerald, happy to have you with us. The balance of this fight followed by some high-stakes matchup. Our co-main event coming up next.
Oh, Clay Guida's got it.
Submission attempt here for Guida as Johnson will try to fight the hands.
He's got to fight the hands, but Clay's still choking with that choke arm. You don't have to have the hands locked in order to get this choke. If you can catch the back of the shoulder, you can drive forward pressure with your head and chest.
I mean, this is still taking the air. He's got the body triangle on. You're already tired. This is exhausting for Michael Johnson to be in this position.
Really torqued back. Now he escapes the choke.
He's got to get that body triangle off to the opposite side so that he can try to clear it.
Hold in the back. That's what you need.
Put your back on the mat, Mike.
And with the body triangle firmly in place for Guida, time just running out here for Johnson.
Now Johnson's at least got it on the right side. He can start to try to use his legs to clear that body triangle.
Clay the Carpenter Guida putting a stamp on this third round. And these two veterans go the distance.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. All 3 judges score this contest 30-27 for the winner by unanimous decision, Clay, the Carpenter Guida.
Immediately, Sandhagen to the outside. Frankie Edgar, trademark pressure moving forward.
And constantly moving. That's the one thing about Frankie Edgar. He doesn't leave his head settled. It's always moving with his legs and his feet. You know, in wrestling, we always say hands and feet move at the same time. Frankie moves everything at the same time. Body's moving, feet's moving.
Oh, my goodness! Flying knee!
Perfect!
Edgar's out! Corey Sandhagen
gosh.
with a highlight for the ages!
I mean, right here, you see Frankie moving into Corey, just jumps right into this knee. And I mean, oh, that is a bad knockout. That's a scary one. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Keith Peterson has called a stop to this contest at 28 seconds of the very first round, declaring the winner by knockout, Corey Sandhagen.
5 possible rounds, 2 large men in the small 25-foot octagon. Wow.
Volkov knew that Overeem would do this, right? Shell up on the edge whenever you pressure him.
Oh, big crack from Overeem.
Overeem looking for one big, huge shot.
Oh, and another
there
one.
They are. You see the power when he does throw. You see the power, and you see a big difference in the way that it lands.
Volkov took that, but now he's backing up instead of just walking Overeem down.
Oh, counter left from Volkov. Overeem's down.
He's hurt.
And now hammering away. Overeem covering up, but now escapes.
Power shots exchanged. I'm not sure if that dropped him or if he slipped on that one, to be honest. But it was a nice exchange.
Yep.
Overeem keeping the guard high. That jab finds a home from Volkov. Big moment for the Russian in the early going.
Could help Overeem to get those fakes going. But he's really just backing up. Volkov feels it.
Volkov starting to unload. Big knee.
Beautiful knee there by Volkov.
He Alistair's like pulling him one way or the other and then shooting a left to one side. It's not typical striking. Like you're seeing Volkov, it looks more fundamental.
Starting to split the guard here. Staying busy.
Unloading.
He should go to the body some. Oh, he's got him busted open now.
Able to circle out to the left. Final seconds of round number 1. Round 2 coming up. Volkov having an impressive first 5 minutes of this one.
Yeah, Overeem's gonna have to change something here. He cannot stay at the edge of Volkov's punches. He is busted up early.
You can't just sit and let Volkov unload on you. You got to be first on Volkov, as you can see. Volkov's been having to deal with people shooting on him his whole career. Now he doesn't have to deal with that. You're seeing him let his hands go and his legs go, and it's another animal.
Knows the game plan's working, but Overeem said he wouldn't be, don't be surprised if he grapples him a little bit.
And that's where Overeem has gotten better. He's done a better job of securing takedowns in these fights.
Don't forget, though, Volkov has gotten better, too. Like I said, every guy he's tried to fight so far coming up this ladder has tried to take him down, and he has adjusted, and we're seeing it right now with Volkov. He's got a lot more confidence. His hands and his feet are going. He usually doesn't throw as offensive as he is in this fight.
Well, because, again, that takedown threat's not so strong, like you said, Cruz.
And so we're getting to see Volkov on full display in this matchup.
Oh, wobbles him with the 1-2.
What a right hand there by Volkov.
Volkov staying patient, but knows he's got a window open here.
Oh,
together another one. Overeem backing up.
Overeem's hurt bad.
Overeem's hurt bad.
It's about over here. I mean, he's got a big overhead right.
Look at how bloody he is.
Oh, Volkov
is just, that right hand is just so straight and good.
Laser precision from Volkov, and another shot here from Overeem.
Punches like that'll turn anyone into an NCAA champ real quick.
I mean, when Volkov is just teeing off on you. The one thing I wish he would do is when he gets Overeem hurt, just one big body shot, because Overeem's hands are so high when Volkov hurts him.
Oh, and another
that's
one.
It.
That's gonna do it. Alexander Volkov.
Wow.
Statement made. Say hello to a new heavyweight contender in the top 5.
Oh, man, look at his face.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Jason Herzog has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 6 seconds of round number 2, declaring the winner by TKO Alexander.